you were younger, first $1 million. And looking back, I could have made $1 million a whole lot faster if I had this one thing. I'll tell you what that is. Just a few seconds before I tell you what that is. Smash the like button, subscribe, and comment how old you are and what's your goal, how much money you want to make in the next 12 months. So what it is a mentor. Guys, I had nobody in my life that's ever made any money. Everybody around me was operating at about 30% of their potential. So I was different. I wanted more. I had a tougher childhood, so I think it taught me when in my first fight, when I felt that urge, somebody was punching me in the back, I turned around, it was my best friend, and the whole PE class was surrounding me, and I had an option: run away or fucking swing for the fences. And I was scared as fuck. I remember just looking around and looking back and just swinging, just swing for the fences, knocked him. He just fell cold, busted his eye open. That's what it takes to succeed in business. That's what it takes to succeed in life. Now, that is a muscle. It's a courage muscle. So to build that effing muscle, you got to do hard things. So if you're in a hard place right now, good. If you're suffering, good. If someone backstabbed you, good. It means you were weak somewhere. Make your game better. Get better. Life's a battle. It's a war. And I know this sounds extreme right now. And I'm going to let out my passion, because this is what drives me. Helping people, serving people, and getting better. Life is a war. You must get better. Just like chess, it's a one-man game. You're the king of your life. If you lose, it's all your fault. And most people are losing. I'm a 1%er. What does that mean? I do the hard shit. I do the shit no one else wants to do. I'm extreme. I was just like everybody else. Small to maybe, you know what? I don't even know if I ever was, because I feel like everybody has a potential inside of them. You must choose the hard way, the right way. So if somebody's punching you in the back, you turn around, the whole class is surrounded. Will you swing for the fences, even though you don't want to and you're scared as hell? You should, so do it. You lose, but fucking swing. That's how, from that moment on, I was in fights because other people wanted to fight me, and I was a kid that people would pick on, and I get upset real easy because I was extreme. I have a lot of energy. I'm like my youngest child. He's just like me, and it's easy to disturb him, easy to bother him. So I guess you can call me passionate, okay? I fight for what I believe in, and caused me a lot of problems in my life. But what it's done, I'm more of an emotional human than the average man, which isn't that good. It's good when I'm putting it to work, making money, but when it's for relationships, it's not that good. So I've learned to harness that and become less emotional, because emotions, every bad decision I made has been an emotional decision. So, however, I wouldn't change any of it. So it's the hardest thing. It's like I could tell people how to do better based off the shit I went through so they don't have to make the same mistakes. But I wouldn't have changed it because it made me who I am, and I'm better because of it, and it's worth $1 billion.
In 1 mile, turn left onto West Hanford Armona Road.
Get a mentor. If you want to make a lot of money, if you think that's going to buy you happiness, then get a mentor. But money doesn't buy you happiness. Becoming a better version of you will make you confident, will give you courage, will make you resilient. All those things are more valuable than money, but they will get you money, and money is a tool. So if you want to live the best life, you have to have a lot of money. If you want to live the best life, I didn't say if you want to live a good life. If you want to live the best life, you have to have a lot of money. You really do. If you want to change the most lives, money will give you that option. So it's not about money, it's about becoming the best character in the video game. Leveling up. This is why I've never really been interested in video games, because I never had money growing up, and to me that was, it just makes sense. You need money, you need relationships, you need a network, and that was really hard for me. And I will say that having a good network, because everybody let me down in my life. Most people, most of the time, let me down. There's very, very few people that There's nobody that's ever not let me down in every realm. So there's like one realm that let me down somewhere, right? So it's hard to trust people. But what I realize is you got to trust people to an extent, and you got to know it is good to have good people around you. The better you become, it's crazy, but it's like better people just come into your life and everybody else leaves your life. And it hurts because you're like,
Go past this light. Then at the next one, turn left.
these people aren't loyal, but in reality, you're just not the same person anymore because you become better. So if you get to a point where everybody leaves you in life, say, thank God. But there's a lonely road through
At the light, turn left onto West
you're
Hanford
not quite
Armona
where you need
Road.
to be to attract the right people, and then you start attracting them 2-3 years later. For me, it took anyways, because I went into, when I went through the hardest time of my life, got kicked out of my house, had everything, made it, all these triumphs, had everything, bam, done, like, yes, I made it, boom, kicked out on the street, and like, what the hell, I got my whole dream all gone now. Why? Like, I had money, I had everything, like, what? So it made me go into a think tank, and I built a house.
In half a mile, turn left onto
Lived in
South
a
11
warehouse. I
and a
built
half
a
avenue.
house, and I just did a lot of thinking and questioning. And for about 2 years, I did nothing but read books and listen to mentors and coaches, and found better people and brainwashed myself to become a better person. Because at the end of the day, I understand why people do what they do now, and you got to understand before being understood, so you don't get angry. Because I used to be an angry person when I was younger, because I like truth. You say you do something, do it, and that's the foundation of my whole character. So
Turn left onto South 11 and a half avenue.
a very committed person, but a lot of people will say you don't believe in commitment. No, I do.
Turn left onto Olive
I
Avenue.
believe in buying assets, not assets. Assets. On that note, I'm out. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Always talking positive mindset, money, muscle, memories. That's all there is, baby.
Turn left onto Washington Street. Then take the first right onto South 11.